This is why I upgraded from my beloved A6400 to the A6700 that I'm shooting on currently. I must say, this is my baby girl. She's been with me through thick and thin. The camera I had before this was the A6000 and it is quite the upgrade in my opinion. This was such a big thing for me because at the time when I got it, it was right before me and my ex-boyfriend were headed to Bali, and I knew that I wanted to vlog the whole trip, and it was so important for me to have a camera that could shoot 4K because I really wanted to capture our experience in Bali and just make the most out of it and come home with, you know, high quality videos, which I really feel like I got. She really is my baby girl, and that's why I wanted to make this video, almost like a tribute to this camera, because it really is an amazing camera. There are a few things that I was missing in it, hence why I upgraded, which I'm going to talk about in this video. Just to clear things up, this is not a tech channel. I am very tech interested, so it makes a lot of sense for me to make tech content, and it seems every time I make a video about tech, it does way better than all of my other videos, so all things point to that direction. I don't really see any point in me listing up all the specs of the two cameras just to justify this video. I'm gonna leave 2 screenshots right here. Why am I sitting like this? The main reason why I'm making this video is because the spec part of the cameras is very easy to find. What's not easy always is camera performance. How does the camera look? How does it perform? How does it look in comparison to another camera? So that's why I wanted to make this video. I mean, there's a ton of tech channels out there that they speak a lot about tech and photography. My channel is more about videography, so in this video I'm gonna be comparing this, the A6400, to my A6700, which is the one I'm shooting on. It's a beautiful day. We're gonna go to Hovedøya. I'm gonna film the first half of this day with camera 1. I'm not gonna say which one it is. And I'm gonna shoot the second half with camera 2. And you can try and figure out which one is which. So let's see if you can spot the difference. This is gonna be fine. Let's go. So could you tell which one was which? If your guess was that camera 1 was, drumroll, A6400, you were correct. The first half was, of course, A6400. The second half was shot on the A6700. You're not really gonna see that much of a difference between these two cameras. Honestly, the picture quality is very similar. What differentiates the two is more the usage and the user experience. The first thing that I noticed, because it's been a while since I picked up the A6400 and actually filmed with it, is how light it is. It weighs nothing. It's like carrying air. It is so funny to me because very quickly you get used to when you buy a new camera and it's heavier. You notice it in the beginning, but you get so quickly used to it. So it's kind of weird or kind of funny when you switch back to your old camera and you notice like how little that stuff weighs, because she is light, she is petite. But the second thing that has to be mentioned is battery. It does not last for a very long time. I almost forgot how quickly that battery drains, because when you're out shooting, you don't really think about it. I forgot about the A6400, and that is that the battery drains a lot quicker. I don't really have that much time to make this video. I'm so used to filming the whole day now that it's not really a topic anymore, but it used to be a problem for me, so I did get a spare battery. But yeah, the battery really does not last for a very long time. I'm trying to like use the camera in a type of way that I would assume people who would watch this video, what they would use it for. I'm not really sure what type of usage most people want this type of camera for. I wanted it for cinematic use. I'm not sure how cinematic this video turned out, probably not very cinematic at all, but this is the footage that you can expect out of it. So it's more like I was just trying to show my feet as I'm walking. Like you can see that I'm holding the camera. I did not use a tripod. Well, I did have this little thing on it, which is just like a super small little mini tripod. It doesn't really count as a stabilizer because it doesn't really help much with stabilization at all, I would say. There is a setting on this camera called steady shot, which was on. I'm not sure how much that helps because the footage is whack. Let's be real. Handheld on the A6400, not good. Image quality wise, great, but stabilization really sucks. So as long as the camera is still, you're not really gonna see that much of a difference. It's barely noticeable. The second you take the camera up and you start wiggling around, you start walking, it gets extremely shaky and it's close to, I would say it's close to unusable, pretty much unusable. The two most negative things definitely are what I've just mentioned, battery and stabilization. It also does not shoot 120 frames per second in 4K, which the A6700 does. I haven't used that function as much as I have wanted to, so it's definitely something I'm gonna start doing a lot more from now on, but up until this point I haven't really used it that much. But it's definitely something that I was missing in the A6400, just to have the ability to shoot slow-mo in high resolution. It's really, really fun. By the way, in this video I'm using the same lens on both cameras. I'm using the 11mm 1.8 from Yongno, and also the settings are similar. I'm shooting in 4K 30, 8-bit 420 on both cameras. Just a quick little thing that I also kind of forgot when I was shooting on the A6400 is that the record button is actually kind of hidden. It's like a very, very small button right here. Like right here. It's like super small, very inconvenient, kind of tricky when you're filming like this and you kind of just gotta like feel your way around to it, like, because you can't, well, I guess you can use this as well. Can I use this as well? Whatever. The recording button is a little bit hard to find in comparison to the A6700, which is like big button right on top, like right here. But yeah, the build is very, very smaller. You know, this camera is like, it's like a camera for kids, but it looks really professional if you use it right. So, but yeah, it's just, I have big hands though, so this camera is very like, it's perfect if you have small hands, I think. All right. I think that's it.